Chiron. And the first card is time to go. So we are, and then the next one is by the book. And she says, she feels like I've definitely felt that energy from her. She's like definitely been like, you need to get this done. So I think this afternoon I am actually, she said we're going to finish the PowerPoint so it can be listed. So anyone that's already printed the PowerPoint or the workbook, just know there will be a updated version coming, because that is just the individual, and we are doing a section on the collective energy, and really strongly about where it is right now in Aries, because it's in Aries, and it stays in Aries and Pisces the longest. So it's a very long cycle in those signs. And yes, collective energy. So the first card is time to go, and the second card is by the book. And then the last card is message in a bottle, and the bottom of the deck is community. So we definitely feel like that is, Celia's been really telling me, we're going to be working more on that collective energy. So just know that huge things are happening, and we're going to have to help our community. And that's why we are on this journey now, and we're working and doing our stuff, is because as more people come into their awakening, we are the ones that are going to help them. So just know that your role is super important, even though, you may be here to hear, your individual question. Just know that you have a important spiritual mission. And you weren't led here by mistake. You're definitely, finding this message for a reason. So just know that, she says, we're all part of that tribe. We are all in this together, and it's time for us to maybe see it that way, in a different way. And maybe that's what this week coming is going to be, that message in a bottle, because we feel like, Dave and I feel, the last 4 or 5 days, our energy has shifted immensely, like so much. Like over the weekend, it was almost unreal. And we got several upgrades. So he was telling me that we, as we're doing, as we're staying in a happier high vibration, the longer you're in that, the more, the quicker the upgrades can come for you, and the leveling up. So we are encouraging everybody to meditate, get in high vibration. That is, the message we got. We really did it. It was really, the most beautiful weekend for Dave and I. So just know that is, the energy to come. Like I said, we tend to feel that energy a few days early, and we feel like, so he's like, it's coming now. So we are going to get into some tarot. She said we're going to start with the bottom of the deck, which is the Page of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. And the bottom of the deck is the Tower, and the card underneath that is the Five of Swords. And we feel like that's what the Tower is going to do. It's going to help release that Five of Swords energy. So you're saying, tough. We love that. So no, huge change is coming on how you think, how you're focusing. And really, if you take a little bit of time and really change your focus, you would be so surprised at the change coming in. The current energy is the Nine of Wands, and that is crossed by the Justice card, which is saying this is your mission. This is your spiritual mission. You have a soul contract. You have a soul contract to help and be a way shower, and to be of that high vibration to help others in this process. That's why Celia's like, the Chiron has been so important to us. So she's really, pushing me on doing the Chiron class. That's so important, because that's helped heal us so much. And as you go through your processes and find what you're using to do, your healing, you're supposed to use that and shine your light. That is part of your spiritual mission. You have, you have that soul contract, and at some point you're going to have to really step into that mission. And, she's like, time to go. Time is now. Hi, Alex. How are you doing? And the foundation reading is the Judgment card. And hi, the Princess and Unity. We hope everyone is having a good day, because she's like, this is literally the foundation of what's going on. We are going through this spiritual awakening. Our world will be so different in 5 years. It will be unbelievable from where you are right now. And just know that you have an important part of this awakening. Like everybody is a little piece, and you have a message that's important that needs to be shared as well. The immediate future card is that 8 of Swords card. And for me, it's, with the Tower and the 5 of Swords, I feel like that's understanding that chaos and conflict is not serving you. Like, frequently when me and Dave are doing something, so you'll say, is that serving you? Does that serve you? Is that for your highest good? Could you say that better? She's definitely in my ear a lot more about paying attention to the words coming out of my mouth. Is that the best way you can say it? And a lot of times she'll say, can you say that better? And just turning it from a don't or wasn't or any kind of negative fact to just stating it in a positive way puts that positive spin on it. So we feel like that is the future that's coming, to be able to see things from that higher perspective. From that place of love, the headspace is the 2 of Cups. And she says, that 2 of Cups is about, coming together with your community and being of service. Are you being of service? Are you stepping in to shining your light and helping others? Because, we are all on this journey together. Truly, we've all signed up for this. I say that. And then in the immediate past card is that Hierophant card. This is your time of your spiritual path. And honestly, the best way you can be on your path is to be happy. The happier you are, the easier each one of those steps are going to be. Like, truly, the easier it can be. The higher vibration you are. Like, Dave and I have been, like, the last, 4 or 5 days have been, like, really, like, high vibration and, like, really focusing. Dave had a car accident. He actually got a concussion from it. But through that concussion, he is not having all the mind chatter. Like, his mind chatter stopped just like that. Like, that's why I asked him. We said, you're not having all that. And he's just staying in an overall higher vibration. And sometimes things like that just happen. And the card for your environment is the Temperance card, which we find that, the archangels are around. They're trying to provide guidance and balance. We hear the crows, which we are, feel are strong messengers. But we feel like your environment is about, gaining that balance, asking for help, and knowing there is light and there is dark and there is balance. And that everything so he says everything comes out in the wash. So basically, whatever she's saying, if you put the effort in and you do the work, then it's going to come out fine for you. She's like, it's all in whatever effort you put in to maintain your vibration. How other people see you, the Ace of Swords. I feel like they're seeing you like she is not looking. She is definitely deep in her thoughts. And we feel like people have definitely are feeling you pulled your energy back. But in that, are you speaking your truth? Are you speaking about who you truly are? Are you acknowledging who, that I am a spiritual being having a human experience? You know what? Every day we are here to try to figure out how to manifest and to bring our vibration up. And now we're here as a collective to raise the planet's vibration, to take it to a higher vibration. You know what? That means better for everybody. The community, which is what we are truly here to do. We are truly here to help the overall community. And the next card for the hopes and fears card is that 3 of Pentacles, which a lot of times for me, this is my, me and Dave and Celia all working together. And we are all in that collective of all of this. Celia is just my higher self, my guide. And everyone has that. And the outcome is the devil. But in this card, she says, somebody's down here pulling the strings, but you always have the opportunity. And she said, we're getting another one with that you always have the opportunity to be aware of your thoughts. Are you going to let your thoughts control you? Because truly, the higher vibration you're in and the happier you are, the easier, I promise, this overall journey is. And the card clarifying that is like right there, that Two of Swords. You get to make the choice of how those are. You can decide, I am going to focus on the happy and being of light and being of service to the community. And that energy completely overcomes that devil energy. Because, we are all meant to be here to live the best life we can. Every day I told Dave, every day our life's getting a little better. Every day we're getting closer, and the sunshine's coming out. It's literally snowing where I am and the sun shining. So it's kind of beautiful. So we are gonna get a romance angels, but I feel like this is definitely a message about, are you stepping into your spiritual power? Are you stepping into your gifts? Are you aware of where your Chiron is? Are you aware where your North Node is? Because we are all part of this spiritual community going through this transition together. So, okay, she said we're going to get a romance angels now. Okay. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give to receive the highest energy of all. And the bottom of the deck is the trust card. The situation is calling for you to have faith. And with that,